What's up, Jason?
Yo,
All right, we are live actually. It's already 9:01, so I just wanted to get out there and start. Let me show my ugly mug real quick. See, can you guys see me or no?
nada.
Not yet.
Nada?
No, I see easy money.
Hold on. I don't know why. My camera is on. Let's try again. Whatever. It doesn't want to show me right now. But hey, guys, hopefully it'll fix itself. I don't see. No, I see everybody's picture. That's cool though. Hey guys, I just want to welcome everybody to tonight's presentation. Hopefully my face will show. The camera is on, but Google is Google. Whatever they feel like doing today, they feel like doing. If they want to show nobody's faces, then they ain't gonna show nobody's faces.
No, I got my
So,
camera off.
all right, somebody's echoing. Somebody has this replaying. Yeah, and start. Let me show my. All right, welcome to tonight's presentation. I just muted myself. Anyway, guys, so welcome. We have an awesome panel for you guys today, guys. What we're going to discuss is basically what just happened over the weekend and how crazy it was and how much information we got just hanging out with a bunch of not only six, seven, but eight-figure earners, even nine-figure earners. So we were hanging out with them the whole weekend just while they were on stage just giving us all the goods and information. I don't know about you guys, but I got about half a book worth of notes. I learned so much and it was so exciting just to see everybody and what was going on. So I want to share with you guys that experience and some of the things that happened to me over the weekend. Before I do that, I want to introduce some of my cool friends that were actually there too at the event. We'll start off with Miss Lindsay, who's actually been killing it in IC right now. And not only that, but she actually was at the event. She has the same experience I had, and I'm sure this is not her first event either. She's been to a couple of others, and just share with your quick experience with us over the weekend. How it's changed your business.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you fine.
All right, cool. So yeah, just like Alfredo said, I have been going to these events. I want to say like for some time now, but I have been going to quite a few in the last month or so. And when I tell you, I was completely just blown away just by all the information that was provided at this event. And it was for an event. I think it was for 4 days, and it was so jam packed. I connected with so many people there who are definitely on the next level inside of their business. I mean, people who are seven, eight, nine-figure earners at this event that you were able to connect with, share ideas with, everything like that. So I don't want to give too much away right now in the opening because I do want to share this, like, while we go through the hangout tonight. But I did learn a lot of information. Just like you, I took down so many notes. Like my whole desk right here is just covered with notes of everything that I learned from there, and I'm ready to share it with you guys. So, stay tuned. Make sure you take notes and implement what you learned today, guys.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks a lot. And next we have Mr. Jason Leno, also, who I met this guy back in an event in Chicago, back at another company we were working together, and we happened to cross paths again at this event, and it was very, very exciting. I'm sure he did not expect even half the stuff that was going on, but he went and he got some good nuggets as well. So share with us your experience with the event, Jason, how powerful it was and how it changed your business.
Cool, cool. Can you guys hear me out there?
We can hear you fine.
All right, cool. Sorry about the camera. For some reason it's not working. But anyway, yeah, I came to this event with an open mind, and I was literally blown away from the amount of wealth and knowledge, and not only just that, the connections that I was able to make from people that are just like killing it, and like it's just mind blowing the types of things you get to see and the type of people you get to meet when you get to these events. So this experience has been an amazing one for me, and can't wait to share that stuff with you guys tonight.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. Also, we have Miss Christine Teller who just joined in, and she was also there at the event. She's actually my sponsor in the company I'm with right now, and I happened to tell her about the event. She got on a hangout, she got interested, and she took herself over there, and I'm sure she was blown away and had no idea what to expect. She actually was in the VIP, sitting up front and center from the whole thing. So I know she has some great experiences to share with you guys. So Christine, if you could hear us, please share with us, like, how was the event for you? How did it affect you, and how it's going to impact your business going forward?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Okay. Um, the event has impacted me tremendously. There was so much value and so many things that I didn't know, and every speaker gave so many nuggets. And I know that with the information that I received there, that I can definitely take my business to the next level. That's just, I've been to several events. I mean, not a ton, but I've been to at least 3 prior to this one, and none of them have been as effective with at this last one.
Yeah, I could tell. I mean, the information that was shared at this event was truly, truly like just outstanding. And there was nobody on that stage that was making less. All right, guys, let me cut the ball right here. As you can see, the name of the event is 12 months to $1 million. All right, this is Affiliate Millionaire Recap. Now, what I'm going to share with you today, I hope you guys brought a pen and paper, and then I'm going to explain to you some things. I'm going to share with you what I got most wholeheartedly from the event, and these are things that I got gathering notes from every speaker that was on stage, basically putting together my own system, my own solution, and realizing what every speaker had in common, what all of them had to say, and for me it was a lot more clarity, and I started to understand what the real big picture is about. Is every little thing that I got from people on stage, from people in the hallways. I mean, like I said, the presentation is on stage. The nuggets are shared on stage when the speakers are speaking, but the magic was really happening in the hallways. I mean, behind the scenes, talking in the hallways, straight up with all these guys, and make yeah, these are not fake numbers. Some of these guys, I mean, all these guys are millionaires. They have made over $1 million online. But for the people that were in the hallways that we were talking to, these people are making $1 million a month, and some of them are making even more. Some make $2 to $3 million a month in their primary business online. And we were hanging out with them the whole time. I actually went out to a club with a couple of them that are making astronomical numbers just like this, and you start to realize that they're just regular freaking people. They're just regular damn people that eat, drink coffee, drink beer, whatever it is. They party and dance and do everything just like you and I do. And it's very important for you guys watching this to understand that nobody here is superhuman. Nobody in this panel has superpowers. We just really are focused and are working towards specific goals that we want in our lives, and that's the only reason why we're here. And I apologize. I wish my camera was showing, but for whatever reason, Google is playing dumb today. Lindsay was the only one lucky to get her camera going, but hopefully it'll come on when it feels like it. But you know what? The bottom line is, I want you guys to hear what I say more than just see my mug, so it doesn't really matter. But I do have an awesome presentation I want to give you guys. So please stay tuned, because I also have a huge major announcement at the end of this webinar. Okay, at the end of this webinar, I guarantee you, I give you an ironclad guarantee that if you stick to the end of this webinar, you're going to hear something that I've never said before. I'm going to show you something that I've never showed anyone before. I know what it is. I'm excited to share with you guys, so I really need you guys to stick with me through this webinar, because, like I said, I'm going to announce something that I know for a fact I never announced or done before. So stay tuned. But for now, I want to share with you guys something that goes with my experience from the event. I'm going to give you guys basically, a couple of $1,000s worth of information right here. And if I tell you right now, I could tell you right now, if you apply and listen to what I'm saying, okay, you listen to what I'm saying and apply what I'm about to share with you right now. In 12 months or less, you can actually make $1 million. Now, you know, I'm making big claims, so I have to give you that income disclaimer. I don't know what you're capable of. I don't know if you're gonna tell me, Alfredo, go blow yourself, whatever. I don't know if you're gonna actually do the work. I don't know who you are, how serious you are. But if you are serious about your life and your business, and you apply what I'm gonna teach you right now, there's no doubt that you can make $1 million or $1 million or more in less than in 12 months or less. Okay, guys. So stick with me as we're gonna go through this. So I have my presentation up. I have Mr. Frank who's helping me out here because with my Windows 8, I ain't gonna I ain't gonna gamble with it. Every time I do a presentation, you guys see like half my screen, and I don't know, it's just funky like that. So I asked my good friend, my business partner Frank, to help me on this one with the slideshows, so that way I don't take no chances. You guys can't see this. So let's rock it out, guys. All right. So Frank, you go back to the first slide. All right, so I got something good for you. I got something good for you guys. I really want you to stick with me to the end because, like I said, I'm going to release something and talk about something I've never done before. So let's go on. All right, so basically, I have a principle. It's called fate. All right, guys, I want you to write this down. Okay, it's going to be an acronym. I guess it's called an acronym. I call it fate. All right, guys, it's going to be the principles to creating a seven-figure business. At the minimum, a seven-figure business, guys. All right, so let's go through this, right? Make sure you write that down, faith. All right, we're going to start with the letter F. All right, guys, F stands for focus. Okay, it's the first step. Okay, the first step, F for focus, first step. Also, it means have no fear. Now, let me break this down. Don't change the slide here, Frank. Let me break this down, what I mean, guys. I watched speaker after speaker. I heard what they said. I talked to people in the hallways. I've also compared to things I see on Facebook, things that I've done myself in the past, things that I see many other people doing in the past. I'm looking at everything from the outside in. And what I realized is that everybody that was on stage had one thing in common. And the one thing in common is they truly focused on one part of their business that made sense to them. Okay, they specifically focused on one thing and took that one thing to reach 7, 8, some of them even 9 figures. Okay, nobody on stage came out and said, well, I'm doing 20 different things. Nobody said, well, I'm in 6 different programs. Nobody said, well, I'm in this program one week and next week I'm joining something else. Matter of fact, nobody that was even there was talking about, you know, business opportunities like that. Anyway, everybody there had a business model. Okay, and the one thing that everybody had in common, every 7, 8, 9-figure earner had in common, is that they were focused on the one thing that worked, that they were able to take and scale up and turn it into a 7, 8, 9-figure business. One thing I heard and I understood is that a lot of these things we see are meant to throw us off and confuse us. How many of you can honestly say that you're confused right now? How many of you can honestly say, you know, I want to make money, but I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure if this program is for me. I'm not sure if what I'm doing is this, but this one sounds better. But I see everybody joining this, and I'm doing that. If you feel any of those things are you, just say one right now. I know there's a slight delay, so it's gonna take a little time. But if you feel like this is you, and you feel you're confused at this moment, please just type in the chat one.
Hey, Alfredo.
Yeah.
Put your mouse over Frank's thing so we can see the PowerPoint.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you mute you guys, if you mute yourself, maybe it won't go to you. But I did put it over him. So if you guys understand it, like I said, if you're feeling confused and you feel like there's so many things out there that are just, you know, well, you don't know what to do, just let's type in number one. But let me tell you something. All right, guys, a lot of these people, a lot of these programs, a lot of things you see are meant to confuse you. And when I heard that, it blew my mind. I said, damn, that's why. That's why so many people are having a hard time. They purposely confuse you. They make you think that you need all of this stuff, that you need to join all these programs, that this is the solution. No, this is the solution. No, this is what you need to do. No, this is what you need to do. But notice something. If that's you, and that's how you feel, and that's what you've been doing this whole time, then understand why your results are what they are. Okay? Now compare them to someone who has been focused, truly focused in the one thing that changed their business. And just compare your results to theirs. I'm not saying this because I want you guys to get upset or feel sad or feel, some certain way. I'm actually trying to educate you and open your mind up to showing you what this really is about. Okay? Many of you are confused, and that's why you're in the position you're in. And that's why I get on my inbox every day, man, I don't know. I don't know how many people come to me for help, for programs, for this, for financially, because they're going through situations right now. And I say to myself, this is not what you come online for. This is not what you quit your job for. This is not, you can't tell people live the life of freedom, live the internet lifestyle if you're not doing it yourself. It just doesn't work. So the first thing and the most important thing is you guys have to stay completely focused on what it is you want. And it starts by focusing on your goal. What is your goal? How much you want to make a month? I'm telling you guys, shoot high. If you want to make 10,000 a month, well, tell yourself you want to make 100,000 a month. It is easier than you think. I swear to God to you, it's easier than you think to make 100 grand a month. It really is. You just have to see the picture. You have to see what I'm going to show you guys. So please, I'm telling you, start with your focus. Okay? It's the first step, is the most important step, and have no fear. Don't worry about the end result. Just know that if you start off with the proper focus, you're going to hit your goals. Okay? So let's move on to the next one. Okay. But before I explain this, anybody in the panel can elaborate on how important it is to focus? I know you guys heard and seen firsthand what the focus of some of these people are going, what effect it's had towards their business. Everybody on stage didn't talk about 10 different things. Jason, how many programs, how many things that people talk about while they were on stage?
One. They focused on one thing and just did that.
And what was the outcome? How much were some of these people making in their business?
Crazy amounts. I can't even fathom that. 6 and 7 figures a month, like nothing.
So everybody on stage were in different businesses or had different business models, but they only did one thing, and that one thing took them to millions of dollars. I had 2 people on stage talk about Amazon. Jason, explain that Amazon thing, because that thing was crazy.
Basically a system that just like, using physical products in Amazon and, really just creating like your own business model from that, and being a CEO of your business, and like just having a team. And once you have this system in place, like it pretty much like runs like gangbusters.
These 2 guys that did a presentation on Amazon, they were both in their 20s. Okay, just doing Amazon, just doing products, nothing else. They took they started. They took a business and they turned it into not only a 7-figure business, but an 8-figure business. These guys are making $1 million a month just doing Amazon. Not even eBay, just doing straight Amazon, and they're in their 20s. One guy's 24, the other one's 28. And they're regular people. It was so awesome. So the next thing I want to talk about is action. Okay? A is for action. You must take massive action in your business. You must apply the principles. You must apply whatever it is your business requires. Okay, so once you get your focus on, and you know what your goal is, you know what it is you're looking for, the next step is to take action. Okay, applied action, applied knowledge, whatever you want to call it. Okay, you can have all the knowledge you want. If you don't apply it, it's useless. You can know everything. You can read every ebook. You can go on every webinar. You can do whatever it takes. But if you don't apply, okay, if you don't apply these things in your business, you don't take action, none of it matters. None of it matters. Go for whatever it is. Just do it. Even if you don't know everything, you don't have to know everything. Just get out there and get dirty. I promise you this. These are some of the methods that I use in my business that got me crazy results. You know what? When I don't take action, I start to delay and procrastinate every single day because I'm just still waiting. I'm still waiting for that right moment. I'm still waiting for that right training. I'm still waiting for that perfect ebook to come out. Oh, it's not this one. It's probably this product that I need. Oh, wait a minute. There's another ebook. That's the one I need. Oh, this is the training I need. Oh, that's the guy that I need to listen to. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He was good, but that woman that's coming on, yeah, that's the one I need to follow. Oh, wait a minute. I just bought something from her. Awesome. Wait, hold on. There's another one tomorrow. That's the guy that has a secret to my success. Okay, you end up going on all these webinars. You end up buying all these products and all these ebooks and courses, and don't apply a damn thing. And all you're doing is wasting your money, spending your money, and nothing happens. You know why? Because of this right here. Because you never take action. Just get out there and do it. It don't matter. You don't need every ebook. You don't need every course. You don't need every product. All you need to do is take action. And while you're taking action, you'll learn. As you go along, you'll learn. So this is the other principle that I learned from this weekend is these people just got in, just took action. They just did it. They just went out there and did it. So guys, A is for action. Take massive action and apply the stuff in your business. Let's move on to the next one. T, guys. T is for training. Train yourself and train your team. Now, there's two kinds of teams, guys. I want you to really pay close attention. And maybe somebody in the panel can help me on this one. Okay, you train yourself to do what it is you need to do in your business, all right, while you're taking action. Okay? At the same time, you train your team. Now, this is not the only team. I don't mean your downline. Okay, yes, when something works, you took action and worked, you trained your team, you showed them how to do it. You guys hear me say this over and over and over again, all right? You take action, you learn something, it's a proven formula, you go ahead and you train your team and you show them how to do it. Guys, I'm talking about a team of people that are going to run your business. I'm going to get to more of that later. But what amazed me about everybody that was there over the weekend is that they had a team. It wasn't a one-man show. It wasn't a one-man army. They had teams. They had people in the Philippines. They had people out in other countries working for them. A legitimate business. Okay, but I'll talk more about that later. But make sure you train yourself properly, and train your team. Because at the end of the day, you want a team of people to do what you do. Period. All right. Can anybody elaborate on this? Hey, Lindsay, talk about this real quick, because I know you understand the principles of training and how important it is for everybody to be on the same page. Can you express yourself on this real quick?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Yeah, so that's something that, I was learning in the last, month or so with my business, that I was trying to build everything on my own, and that's like the total mistake right there. You like you said, this is not a one-man show. You really have to, train your team so they can also be supportive and also help you to get to your goals a lot faster that way, because if you try to do everything on your own, again, you will fail in this industry. It's just that simple, okay? So you definitely need all the support that you need to, and again, train your team so they can be just as efficient as you, so you can get those results a lot faster. I totally agree with that.
Absolutely, guys. You must train your team. Must train your team. 'Cause like I said, you're looking for people to duplicate you. Period. Now, this only comes after you took action and you found what works. If you're just dibbling dabbling and you're just reading stuff and taking training but not applying it, don't try to train your team on something you haven't done. All right, guys. So that's very important. Let's move on to the next one. Guys, I'm telling you, this is the formula. This is the principles right here to get a seven-figure business, and it's all going to come together at the end. So please stay with me, because like I said, at the end, I got something really exciting to share with you. E is for expansion. Expand and gain excellence. Excellence in your business. Shoot for nothing less. Okay? Don't shoot for anything less but excellence. This goes along with focus. If you're focused on your business, you focus on your opportunity, you're taking action, you're training your team, the next thing is you're going to work towards excellence. Okay? And then you're going to outsource the team. You're expanding. You're outsourcing your business to a team, guys. Okay? This goes with training them. So this is what I mean. And this is something that everybody talked about on stage. Every single person used this word outsource. Everybody. Guys, if you're not familiar with outsourcing, just type in the number 3. and I'll explain a little bit more about outsourcing, guys. But everybody on stage outsourced their business to some extent. All right, those guys that were doing Amazon, you know what's the crazy thing? They hardly do anything. They said they spend most of their time traveling, enjoying good weather, going different parts of the countries, and they're actually opening offices in different parts of the countries, expanding their business. And you know what they do? They hire a team. They show them their system, their business, and then the team runs it for them. So they're really not doing anything. They became the CEOs of their business. And their business is not something that was brand new or it wasn't like they reinvented the wheel. They just took a business model that worked and expanded on it, outsourced the team, and that's it. They train their team to do what they do, all the legwork, and they're making all the money. Over $1 million a month in profits just by selling products on Amazon. All right, so outsourcing, E for expansion, outsource your work. Okay, once you get your structure going, you get your business going, things are working, you're making money. The next thing you want to do, like I said, is train your team of outsourcers to do what you do. That's what's going to make you a CEO of your business. This is a business. You guys have to stop for a second and just think bigger than just a sign up. You know, who am I going to sign up today? Who am I going to sign up today? No, it's who's going to join you in your business. This is not just, guys, this is not just an MLM. This is not just about network marketing. This is a business model that you are creating. So once you have a successful business model, you're going to train people to run how you run your business. You find a business model that works, you expand by outsourcing and training 2, 3, 5, 10 people to do what you do and doing it at the 10 times of the speed. All right, that's going to lead into my next slide, which basically stands for systems. The last step and the last thing you need to do is systemize your process. You create a system, a done-for-you system that's doing exactly what you've done. Okay, step by step. In step 1, what is it that I had to do to get these results? Step 2, what is the next thing I had to do? Step 3, what is the next thing I had to do? You put that in a system that anyone can simply just follow and do what you do. It's that simple. Everybody there, what they all had in common was everything I'm sharing with you. They had a system. And I don't just mean like a automated system, like just, plug and play. I mean, they had a system, a process that they followed every day that works for their business, that they were able to take it and scale up their business. S also stands for scale. Scale up their business and turn it into a 7-figure business, 8-figure business model. If you guys are following me and understanding me, type in the number 1 right now. Like I said, I know there's a delay, so by the time they type in 1, I'll probably be at the next question. But guys, here's the deal. Okay, we're gonna recap on all this. Once you focus on what your goal is, you have a goal. You want to make $10,000 a month? I say shoot for 100. You want to make $100,000 a month? Fine, that's your goal. The next thing is you got to break down your goal into smaller goals, more realistic goals. Okay, don't just shoot high. Say I want to make $100,000 a month, but you don't know how you're getting there. You got to break it down into realistic goals. What is it going to take for me to make? What do I have to make every week to reach $100,000? You break it up into week. Then you break that up into days. Once you start breaking up to days, you're going to figure out how much you need to make every single day to make $100,000 a month. It's not that much. It's just above $3,000. That's not a lot of money to make. If you're running a successful business using a system, a proven system, have an outsourcing team that's doing the whole system, the whole process, that's not hard. Think how, if you had 10 people working, if you had 10, 15, 20 people outsourced, you don't have to pay them much. But if you got 10, 20, a team of 10, 20 outsourcers working your business, that means 20 of you doing what you do. Just think how much you make now, how much you would make if you had a system in place and you had a team of outsourcers doing what you do every single day. If I'm on Facebook marketing, networking, right, and it's just me chatting with everybody, doing what I do, getting them to watch a video and take action. What if I had 20 people on my team doing that? I don't mean my downline, because everybody's trying to build their business. What if I had 20 outsourcers logging into a Facebook account and bringing people back to my business? Doing the same thing I do, showing them how I network on Facebook, chatting, getting to know people, showing them a video, showing them a presentation, getting them to a webinar or something like that. 20 outsourcers doing the same exact thing. How much do I make? And how much would I make if I expanded and had a team of 20 people doing it? That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's how you run a 7-figure business. You guys have to understand. Everybody was on stage. Everybody I was talking to in the hallway. Everybody. These are the things they all had in common. They had one thing that they did. You know what Anthony Morrison told me? He said he made $200 million. $200 million just from doing one thing. That one thing was infomercials. And you know what? He wrote books. He said he sold 1 million copies of his book. He says all he did. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. That's all he did. And he told me something else, which I'm gonna share with you guys. I'm gonna share with my coaching group. I have to give that information to the coaching group. But he said, listen. He said, what you want to do is what that guy's doing over there. And he was talking about this guy that we met at the event, which is basically the king of the business. But Anthony said, you know, he said he makes choices every day. He's either going to do this or that and nothing else. Anthony Morrison, one of the most successful internet marketers ever. And he said he only did one thing at a time. He said when he was done with it, he'll do something else. But he is one of the most successful internet marketers, and he himself said it in his own words. He said, I only do one thing at a time. I do it so I can't do it no more, and I go and do something else. Just like that. You guys have to focus on one thing at a time. What they all had in common, they focused on one thing. The Amazon guys, all they did was Amazon. Okay, the email marketers, all they did was email marketing. All right, the affiliate marketers that do the Facebook stuff and the CPA, that's all they did. That's all they focused on was one thing. Greg Davis makes up to $50,000 a day just doing one thing. That's consistently running ads to a CPA, running traffic to a CPA business. Swan Smash makes up to $3 million a month just doing one thing and one thing only. That's sending traffic to adult offers. Yes, adult offers. All he did for the last few years was run traffic to adult offers. He makes $3 million a month doing that. While he was there, hardly working. Jason, how much work did Sean Smash do while we were there? Did you see him hanging out the whole? Like, how much work did he do? I can't hear you, Jason.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now. What's up, brother?
Yeah, I didn't really see him do much. You know, he was just hanging out, chilling. Just enjoying the whole weekend. Not even like logging into a computer or anything. And I think that's what's possible when you have a business like that. You know, because a lot of people, you know, you get into these online businesses. You look to get into a business, but what really happens is you turn it into a job, and you end up behind your computer 24/7. You know. You work in 12 hours a day just to slave away to make some money online when the real business is made by having people do things for you. You know, and that's when the real lifestyle happens. That's when you're able to actually live the life that you want. When you have people, you know, doing it for you. And, you know, maybe you're not at that level yet, but, you know, plan to get to that point, because that's when, you know, real things are going to happen. That's when things are going to take off for you, is when you have that in place for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was hanging out with Tuan most of the time. We were just chilling and stuff, and he would like just go on his phone here and there and check a couple things. And he showed his stats when he did his presentation. Last couple of weeks, he pulled in a few hundred grand just from one offer he was doing. Together, between him and his whole network, they were at 1 million something for the last 2 weeks. And the last few days that we were just there, he was just checking it. He told me, he was like, Alfredo, you ever have that problem? You're just constantly checking your stats on your phone. I'm like, yeah, I got that problem all the time. I'm always checking my Facebook messages, you know. But that's all he was doing. He didn't even open up a computer while we were there. You know why? Because he has a successful business model that works, that's proven, and he has a team of people that are running for him. He became a CEO of his business, just like everybody that was there. None of those people working hard towards their business. Now don't get it twisted. You know, they do work, they do things. They still have to get in there and get dirty. Greg is always working every single day, but these people have a team of people that are doing what they do and helping them run their business. That's how they were able to scale it up to 7, 8, and 9 figures, guys. You systemize it, you get a process together, you put it together in the system, and you duplicate it. You hire a team that's going to help you do what you do times 10, times 20. Some of these people have offices with people, 40 staff members running their business every single day. And you know what these guys are doing? Collecting the money and living the life. Let me get my plug real quick. Anybody want to say anything that should get, please take the opportunity to speak on your behalf on what you felt about this weekend. Before I get back and share with you guys something exciting, I want you, I got to get my plug before the laptop dies.
Yeah, I wanted to share some things because just like how he was saying, it was so many guys up there, again, who were just multi-millionaires, making millions of dollars per month, and they were traveling the world. Like one guy just outsourced his whole business to at least 15 people in the Philippines, and I think he's like in his 20s, I think he is, and he's living the life, going to different countries. He's lived in different countries and everything like that, and he's made it so simple for his life just by outsourcing. And that's the one key, like they made it so simple, or even if the things that they focused on, like the one method they did choose to focus on, if it wasn't no type of simplicity to it, they created a method to make it simple and they sold it. And that's what's making them millions of dollars as well. So, I mean, it was just still, I'm still mind blown from that event, from what all these guys are doing up there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's like I said, I took the time to talk to all these people in the hallways and things like that, and I was just now it's like now I get it. Now I understand. Now I know why you guys are making 7, 8, 9 figures, because it wasn't in everywhere doing everything. Okay, they focus on a business model. All right, I'm gonna give you guys some real life golden nuggets right here. Please, if anybody's got any value so far, just type in a number 2. If you've got value from what I'm sharing with you so far and understanding the bigger picture, okay, I'm not going to sit here and talk about compensation plans. I'm not going to sit here and talk about this product and that product. I'm here to keep it real and tell you guys that there's a whole bigger picture to this whole thing, okay? And I'm going to share with you guys a couple of tips at the end, but I mean, I'm telling you, I've been at these events. I know what these guys do. I understand the concept. Okay, Lambo Luke got some crazy shit going on, man. He is just the black hat king. Basically pulling money out the damn computer. And his process, his system was just it just involved 3 tools. He said, all I use is these 3 tools. And you know what? The people that were there at the last event that started using his system and started using his 3 tools are now making 6, 7 figures a month. Okay, he brought a guy on stage that's making $5,000 a day in less than a year just from using the 3 tools that he has. Lambo Luke just did 3 things. He had 3 black hat tools that he uses. That's it. But they work like freaking. If you see how they work like gangbusters. If you had that in working for your system, you don't need nothing else. Nothing. It was amazing. I was blown away. It was like this guy just pulls money. He just pulls money out there. He just clicks and money comes. It was crazy. So all these guys, they all had one thing to share, and whatever it is, their business model they're working on, they focus on it. They took action. They trained the team to do what they do. Okay, they expanded, outsourced, and they put a system together. That's my FATES principle, guys. That's what it takes to get to 7, 8 figures. If you really understand wholeheartedly what I'm doing, you will see things differently. I want you to go back at the end of this webinar. Not now. Go back, because I still got some stuff I want to share with you. When this webinar is over, go back to Facebook. Okay, and please, I do this with reason. Go back to Facebook. Go look at the groups. Go look at what people are posting. Go look at all kinds of things, and just think about what I told you. Where do you see any focus in anything? Okay, number 1. And number 2, if you see what I'm talking about, check on their results and see what they've done in their careers. Okay, and understand the difference between somebody like myself who's able to stay focused, somebody like some of these other guys I'm telling you that's been able to stay focused, and look at some of their results and see the difference, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Lona says automation tools. He had some kind of automation tools, but he has a system that involved 3 tools. It wasn't because they were all automated. It's a system that he had that just involved 3 tools that he used to make. Does anybody even know that Lambo Luke made almost $500,000 in Empower? I bet you nobody even knows that. Empower didn't even know that. They didn't even know who he was. Did you know that, Jason?
I had no idea, honestly. I didn't even know who he was until this event.
We were outside in the hallway and we were talking. He's like, "Yeah, I made like 350 my first week, almost $500,000, and they didn't even know who I was. They were trying to see if I was real." He told me they were trying to see if I was even a real person. He said it was easy. He just ran a couple campaigns. He made almost $500,000. He said he passed Vic, he passed everybody, but nobody knows who he was. They didn't even know he was a real person. They said we gotta find out who this freaking Luke guy is. You know, just from the process, just from the 3 tools that he has. It doesn't matter what business you're doing. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you just follow a system that works, you can make money with anything. But it takes absolute focus. And you guys, I'm gonna share with you something. So let's move on to the next slide. Just stay to the end. I got some crazy stuff I want to tell you. Okay, you have to create a business. I want you guys to help me. The guys on the panel to help me with this. I want them to understand what I mean by create a business. Okay, stop chasing the dollar. Okay, there's always going to be an opportunity. It's always going to be the next hottest thing. There's always going to be this and that's going to make money. You pay this to do that. You do this to that. What you're doing and why you're going to continue to fail is because you're chasing the dollar. Stop chasing the dollar. Stop thinking about how I can make money today and worry about how you're going to make money tomorrow. Start thinking about how you're going to make money tomorrow and the next week and the next month and 6 months and a year from now. That's what you need to think about. I need to find a business model that's gonna make me money tomorrow, next week, a month, 6 months, a year later. You make a successful business model, you'll be able to sell it one day and exit out and gain $50 million, $100 million like some of these guys do. But it's not ever gonna happen if you just keep chasing the dollar. Okay, I need you guys to stop chasing someone else's dream. Stop doing something just because somebody else did it. You look at something from the outside in and say, is this for me? Can I do this? Is this something I can create a successful business model on? Okay, you need to start creating a business. This is an online business. This is not online program hopping. This is not online crap. This is online business. You guys really, really don't understand the concept. You have to create a successful business, a business model, something that you can sell 2 to 3 years from now. Think of the next Twitter, the next MySpace, the next Facebook, the next mobile app. Guys, did you hear what they said about WhatsApp? I forgot what it's called. Is it called WhatsApp or something like that? That little texting thing on the phone or something like that? Some guys just made the app and they sold it to Facebook for, I don't know, $10 billion. In what, in a couple of years?
19.
$19 billion?
19.
I'm sorry, I was off by $1 billion. Shit. 19. Sorry, it was only 19, not 20. So they must have got, robbed. But they created an app. They focused on their business. They created an app, something so simple, right? And Facebook just saw some potential and they bought it for $19 billion. Cashed out. They're living. They don't have to recruit anybody else in the world. They're done. $19 billion. They're done. They're living on beaches every single day. There was a guy that he opened up a business over there and was it Tahiti or something like that in a beach, just selling his, I don't know what he was selling, something. Anyway, do you remember when those guys were talking, Lindsay or Jason, those the wealth building guys?
They're out in Belize, I think.
Yeah, the guy ended up having a Tahiti bar or something like that over there, just living life, making money.
Absolutely, had an exit strategy, pretty much, and is living in not Tahiti. You think a tiki hut or something, but yeah, yeah, he's out there in Belize, like you're saying, just living his life. He's got millions of dollars and don't have to have a care in the world.
Yeah, exit strategy. He sold his business or whatever it was, and he's just chilling. You guys have to take what I tell you serious, because this is the only way. Everybody here has a chance to make a couple $100 here and there, make a couple thousand here and there. But how would you like to make $1 million? How would you like to turn around and tell your family, your wife, your husband, your kids, one day to say, hey, listen, I made it. I'm a millionaire. This family, we are wealthy. We actually became millionaires because I listened to what Alfredo said. And I'm telling you, if you stop chasing the dollar and start thinking about how you're going to create a successful business, that will change everything. You will look at everything very differently. And understand, think about something. Whenever somebody asks you to join something, look at something, do this, that, just think, is this a successful business model? Is this something that's going to take me to 7 figures, 8 figures? If you honestly feel in your heart it's not, then walk away and do what's right, and do what you do. Follow your passion, and keep striving to see how you're gonna create a multi-million-dollar business, because that's what it is, a business. So I hope you guys got some value from this so far. I still got a couple things I want to share with you. If anybody in the panel wants to elaborate on this, please tell, because like I said, I put you guys in here for a reason, because I know you guys were at the event. Lindsay, you said some good things. Jason or Christine, you guys have anything to share about what we're saying so far? Elaborate on some of the things, being that you guys were there at the event too.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, what Alfredo is trying to bring out here, and what the rest of us are trying to bring out here is, you're not just in this to make a couple bucks, to make a few $1,000s. You're in this because you want a business, you want a life, you want a different lifestyle, you want to own your life. You want to control your lifestyle, and we're here to build a legacy. We're not here to just make some money today and then tomorrow. And one thing they brought up at the conference was, would you rather make $1 million one time, or would you rather make $50,000 a week for life? And if you think about it, some people say, yeah, I'll take the million, But what happens when that million's gone? What do you do then? That's why it's so important to build something for tomorrow. You want to be always looking for the next day and the next day. You want to build something long term that's going to last you a lifetime, that you can pass on to your children, and then your children's children, and something that's going to be here, long after even when you're gone. And that's what I took away from this whole event. It's not a short-term thing. This is a long-term thing. And if you're really serious about this, stop messing around. Stop trying to just make affiliate commissions here and there. Really build a business. Really take what you're going to learn, and focus on building that long-term legacy that you want for yourself and your family, and just do it. Just get out there and make it happen. Okay, so yeah, that's just what I wanted to say, and I hope you guys take that and use it.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. I share with you for a reason, because I see the light. I see what this is really about. I understand the concept. I mean, I'm naturally, like a business person, and I get it. I understand. So, it all makes sense to me. It all clicks. The first event, Mastermind X, I learned a lot of stuff. I seen what people were doing. Going to the mastermind in Miami, it's like I get it now. I freaking get it. It's about creating a successful business model. So let's move on to the next slide, Frank. All right. Once you do this, guys, okay, once you create a successful business model, it's very simple. This is where you can create a multi-million-dollar exit strategy. Some of you might have never heard what exit strategy is, but basically, it comes from everything I just told you. You create a sustainable, long-lasting business. Okay, you show nothing but growth, and the growth is only going to come from you focusing on how to build your business to the top. Okay, once you create a sustainable business model, we're not talking about a lifetime. We're talking about in a couple of years, you can have an exit strategy to sell your business for multi-million dollars. Lindsay, we talked about Don Wilson a lot. He created a couple of products. He made a few $1,000,000 already selling products about Facebook and stuff like that. What is his next step? I mean, I'm sure he shared it with you, and he shared it with us in Miami too. What is he getting ready to do right now?
Well, if most people don't know who Don Wilson is, he does a lot of six and seven-figure product launches for software, and he's actually creating some software to actually look for an exit of $60 million. So that's how huge that is. Okay, so that's what he means by an exit strategy, creating something that you sell for a huge amount, and just basically live carefree for the rest of your life if you really wanted to. So
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. I hung out with Don Wilson most. I mean, I think everybody hung out with Don Wilson. I think all the strippers hung out with Don Wilson. He's just a funny guy. Um, but he focused on one thing, and that was creating products. He created products. He created software and systems, and he has successful launches. He started from making a few bucks on Warrior Forum to having these multi-million-dollar product launches on JVZoo. So now his next thing, he's going to create a software and have an exit strategy and sell it for $50 to $60 million in a year. Okay, all of this came from focus on one thing. He just stood focused on creating and developing software to help Facebook advertisers and stuff like that make more money on Facebook, guys. So, I'm sharing with this because this is what I'm doing right now. This is what I'm working on. I'm actually going to shoot out to San Diego in a few weeks, and I'm going to partner up with someone who has successful JVZoo launches time after time, made multi-million dollars selling stuff through JVZoo, and we're going to sit down for 3 days, and we're going to dissect the business model of creating successful products, software, whatever it is, launching them, and then, you know what, in 2 years I'll have an exit strategy. I'll sell my business for $50, $60 million, whatever it is, because I'm going to use what's the most important part of my brain is the creativity. And I'll create something that works and helps people and gives people what they need, and I'll have an exit strategy. And it's not going to take me long to do it, maybe a couple of years, 3 years, but I'll tell you something right now. I'll guarantee you right now, if I was to just dibble and dabble and do the little eeny-weeny programs, fighting for little commissions and doing that for the next 2 or 3 years, that'll never happen. That's not a sustainable business model. That's not something I could turn around and sell. They say, Alfredo, what's your business? Well, I join programs, and I make money. As a matter of fact, here's another program that just came out. You can get on top, join now. That ain't going to work. Ain't no one going to buy that for $50, $60 million. You're crazy. They're going to say, you're crazy. So I'm telling you guys, this is what I'm working on. This is what I'm going to be teaching my coaching students and stuff like that, is the higher and the bigger picture is how to create a sustainable business model through the power of the fates principle I just shared with you. And who knows, 2 to 3 years down the line, you guys can have an exit strategy of multi-million dollars. Okay? You can live the life and do whatever you want. I mean, guys, who can live their life for $50 million? Who can honestly say, I can live my life with $50 million? I think I'll be happy. If you feel you'd be happy with $50 million, type in the number 2. I just want to know. I think, would you be happy with $50 million? Jay, would you be happy with $50 million?
Hell yeah, man. I'll be living on an island somewhere.
You could buy your own island for less than that. I'm pretty sure we're all on the same page. We don't want to be sitting here working and doing this crap forever. Okay, we want to build a business. We want to work hard, focus on what we want, on our end goal, and build a multi-million-dollar business. And these are the kind of things I'm going to be, like I said, teaching my students, working with them hand in hand, just being around people. Also, I want to share. Let's move on to the next slide. I got a couple more things I want to share with you guys. But first of all, I need to know if you guys are with me and if anyone got any value from this so far. All right, I see a bunch of number 2s. That's from the last question. If you guys got value from this, please just type in the number 1, and we can move on. I just want to know, because I'm really pouring my heart out here. Like, this is like what's boggling my mind. I see things differently. I'm actually just pacing around my house, just walking around and figuring out what I'm doing. Because I'm not going to sit here and grind from 7 o'clock in the morning to 12 o'clock at night, talking to every single body, trying to do this and that. I need to have a successful business model. It's going to take me to multi-million dollars.
You sound just like me.
What?
Yo, like when I landed, like that's what I was doing. I was pacing around the house like hours. So it wasn't just me.
I'm telling you, you see things very differently because it's as simple as this, guys. If you want to make millions of dollars, then you have to do what millionaires do. And they're not doing some of the things we're doing, guys. I'm sorry, they're not. They are creating legacies, they're creating dreams, they're pulling systems together, they're building business models. They're networking with other people doing the same thing, guys. You network with people. You make joint ventures. You know how many phone numbers I got? Dudes were coming to me like, yo, here, man, Alfredo, take my number. I'm like, you want my number? I was like, shit, sure, no problem. Yeah, man, so we could talk, man. We could work on some things. People that made millions of dollars. I'm like, sure. I got Twan Smash hitting me up like, yo, man, it was good seeing you. I hope you got home okay. Can't wait to see you again. Like, are you kidding me? This guy's making $3 million a month, but we're friends. That's insane. Like, you would never get that kind of relationship, if you don't go to events and start expanding your network. So, all right, so I want to share with you a couple things, all right? We talked about my coaching class, and this is what I want to share with you guys. Okay, right now I have a coaching class. I have some of my coaching students that are actually here at the webinar watching this, and the initial value for my coaching program is pretty high up there because I go over a lot of stuff, guys. All these investments that I'm doing, everything I'm going to trips, flying out. I'm talking about I spend thousands of dollars on just one trip, between the cost of the event, between the hotel stay, renting a car, lodging, food, everything that I do. Guys, these trips are not cheap, and I do this because I'm investing in myself and in my future. And I do this so I can raise my value, so I can share with you guys things that I learned. Guys, I got about half a book worth of notes from the event. And guess what? I'm going to share with my coaches students because I want them to follow my footsteps. If I go to seven figures, well, it's not if, when I go to seven figures, I want you guys right behind me. I really want to share with you guys everything I know because I want to create more Alfredos. I want to create more success stories. I want you guys to win. I want you guys to retire as millionaires and stuff like that and be able to take care of your families forever, your children, drive any car you want, go buy an island if you want, any vacation. That's really the life. That's a legacy right there. Once you know your kids are good, that's a legacy right there. That it's not even your kids, but their kids are going to be good. That's what you want. You're not gonna want to be chasing a dollar anymore. We're getting old. We're getting tired. This thing will burn you out, man. You want to create a successful business model that's going to take you to seven figures, at the very least. If you follow these principles and follow things that we're going to be teaching in the next couple months, you guys can make seven figures in 12 months or less. I guarantee it. Okay? I don't guarantee if anyone's going to do it as far as if they're not going to put in the work and things like that. You're going to come in, dabble and dabble, get unfocused and start doing this and that. But, I mean, people come up to me and say, hey, man, you heard of this? I'm like, don't you get tired of doing this? Don't you get tired of, having to start all over again? Like, come on, man. There's much more to life than that, man. These millionaires are not sitting around doing that. That's not what they're doing. They're setting up campaigns, they're running paid advertising, they're scaling up their business, their traffic, they're hiring, expanding, buying offices, getting more staff together. That's what they're doing. Networking, getting more clients for their business. That's what they're doing. Handing out business cards and helping other people in their business. That's what they're doing. All right, guys. So I got something I want to share with you guys. So we can go ahead and move to the next slide. So my coaching, we have spoke about this before. With all the products included, you guys get all my products I've ever created, and I'm going to create in the future. You guys can get all that stuff for free. I mean, not free, well, it's included with the coaching. Any videos, any seminars, anything that I have going on, anything that I learn, anything I do, it's all included. Everything that I've done to get to this point, I've already earned multi-six figures in this industry. Anything that's going on, I teach you guys. We already went over that before. The real world value is $27,063 with everything that I do. You can move to the next slide. But this is what I want to talk to you guys, all right? The training from affiliate millionaires, basically what I just came back from, me, Lindsay, Jane, all that just came back from, that has a value by itself, $5,000. The ticket alone was up to $3,000. Actually, I think the highest ticket was like $5,000. Hotels, airfare, traveling, whatever it costs, okay, that's worth at least $5,000. For those who ain't make it there, then you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. But I know all of us here have spent a lot of money to make it to this event. It's not cheap. The hotels are not cheap. Nothing is cheap, but I make sure I'm there because what's worth it to me is networking with these people, picking their brains, getting to know what works. Like I said, Anthony Morrison shared with me one thing that's going to change my business forever. One thing he said, and he told me exactly what it is you need to do. And that one thing is going to change my business forever. I'll be happy to share with my coaching students, and I want you guys to learn this too. Because together, we're going to make this a 7-8 figure business. Together. All right, guys, so you can move to the next slide. So the normal price right now, if you guys go on the website, the normal price right now, it should be fixed, but I'm going to double check. The normal price of my coaching class is $2,500. That's everything. You're gonna get my tools, my training, my products, my one-on-one time, working with me, everything, picking my brain, hitting me up on Facebook and get my time, whatever it is you need. Facebook got our own private group and all that stuff going on. The other day I gave you guys a $1,300 course. I just gave it to you for free, so you guys can go over and learn from something that cost me $1,300. That was included as well. That alone, and like I said, you guys got my products, everything, and I'm teaching these guys and really teaching the core principles of this whole thing, because most people failed in this industry where I was able to come up and go from zero to multi six figures this year alone, in the industry where 97, 98% are failing. Right? And I walk you guys and show you exactly how to do it. All right, the normal asking price is $2,500. It's no longer $1,000 for a starter. I told you guys I was going to raise the price because it's dirt cheap as it is. The normal asking price is $2,500 for my coaching. All right, Greg's coaching is $60,000? How much, Lindsay? How much did he say? How much was it at the event? How much was he offering his coaching for?
I think it was about 60. I think.
Yeah, $60,000. 60. Those Amazon guys, how much they were charging?
10 grand.
How much was Luke software?
20 grand.
20 grand. 20 grand, guys. I'm telling you, these things have some price tags on them. There's no joke. It's no joke. So my normal price for coaching is $2,500. You can move to the next slide. All right. Now most of you guys know I'm in a business called Ingress Cybernetical. The value of that is $4,500, but you only pay $1,500. Okay. You get all the products and services inside Ingresso for $1,500. Once you complete that business center, and for those who don't know it, I'll explain it once you become a member. You actually get paid out $4,500. So it's worth $4,500 in actuality, along with the tools and services. And there's a reason why I'm sharing with you guys with this. You can move to the next slide. What I'm gonna do, guys, like I said, I promise you, it's something that you never heard before. All right. So we're talking about my coaching class. All right, it's worth $27,000 in value. We're talking about the affiliate Millionaires, which has a $5,000 worth of value. We're talking about the Ingresso Cybernetical, Ingresso Cybernetical Business Center, which is worth $4,500, which you only pay $1,500 one time. All right, guys. But as a bonus, I have a huge announcement to make today, guys. And you gotta excuse me if I'm a little off. I'm tired. I've been fucking driving for up to 4 hours back and forth. I fell asleep. I've been on 2 hours of rest, and going down to the event and just like going nuts, going club and all this stuff. It was like so draining. But so excuse me if I sound a little out of energy, but I'm just tired. I'm pretty sure we're all tired here. We're still trying to recuperate and recover. But for the first time in my internet marketing business, I am holding a live event. Okay, I myself am holding a live event. I'm gonna have a few guest speakers come, and we're gonna train you guys and show you guys live a lot of things that we're doing that's been elevating our business. Okay, just like the event we came from, we're gonna do an event just like that, guys. And for tonight and tonight only, all right, I'm limiting this event, VIP tickets to the event, to the first 5 people to take action. As a matter of fact, I'm sorry, for the first 5 people to take action, you're going to get tickets to my live event, which is going to happen early next year. Okay? But the first 2 people only that take action at the end of this webinar, okay, are going to get the VIP tickets to the live event. Like I said, I don't have a specific date yet, but we're looking somewhere early next year, probably February, March. And also, we might be going to Miami, Florida. All right, guys, but it's not set in stone yet. It's in the works right now. I just got back from this event, so I'm not ready to actually set in stone my event. But I can tell you it's going to be early next year, and most likely we're looking at Miami, Florida. So anybody that likes nice weather, that's the place you're going to go. All right, guys, so I'm going to be holding a live mastermind event for the first time in my internet marketing industry. And it's not going to be me alone. I'm bringing along some of my 7-figure earner buddies, oh my God, my 6-figure buddies. We're going to be sitting there. We're going to be in a place together. We're going to be teaching you guys, showing you guys hands-on things that we do in our business. that's got us to where we're at now, guys. So for the first 2 people to take action, you're gonna get the VIP tickets, which includes dinner and all that stuff with me. We're gonna be hanging out. I'm gonna be working with you. We can have a sit down session, whatever it is you need in your business, and I'm gonna help you, with what's going on in your business. So all it takes, guys. Let me see if I could throw this offer out, because I'm actually watching the Hangout part. I'm not even on the Cybernetical Live part. Is anybody using the Cybernetical Live platform?
No, I'm gonna hang out too.
All right, so I gotta get in there and throw the offer. But basically, guys, while I do that real quick, all I'm asking right now, guys, is for you to get inside the business. You can show the next slide, Frank. Okay, there are gonna be 3 ways to get this one-time offer. Okay, let's go over number 1. I'm logging in right now. Basically, for my current team members, all right, all you gotta do is log in and upgrade to the 1500. Okay, that's gonna be number 1. For the new team members that come in, all you gotta do is come in and purchase the 1500. Okay, if you're brand new to the business, if you haven't joined Ingresso yet, all you gotta do is come in and make a one-time purchase of 1500, and you get everything I just talked about, which is my coaching class, which is the trainings from the Affiliate Millionaires event. Okay, and you're gonna get yourself, for the first 2 people, you're gonna get VIP tickets to my event. Okay, after that, the first 2 people, you're gonna get regular tickets to the event for the first 5. So the first 2 get the VIP tickets. The next 3 are just gonna get regular general admission tickets. Okay, if none of these options apply to you, being that if you're already in Ingresso and you're on someone else's team, for God's sakes, don't try to re-sign with me. That's not what I want you to do. Okay, you're gonna have to just pay me direct. I'll give you the link. I'll give you the information. You'll be able to just get into my coaching program straight up. You don't need to switch sponsors or do none of that stuff. I don't want none of that stuff going on. Okay, just stay with what you're doing, and I'll take care of you outside of Ingresso and stuff like that. But like I said, guys, for those of you who are serious about your business and serious about taking on this coaching class and things like that, that's how you do it. Definitely just take advantage of what I'm sharing with you. All right, guys. This is a one-time offer. All right. I think I just put the link in there. It should be there right now. So this is a one-time offer, guys. I'm not gonna do this again after tonight. I'm taking this offer down. I just really want to get you guys inside the coaching class. I want to get you guys inside this business. I really want you to take it serious, and just make it happen, guys. I care about you. I really care about your success. I think pretty much Lindsay, Jay, and Christine know where my passion, where my heart is. I just want to make this thing real for you guys. So if anybody has any questions about this, anybody at all have any questions about this offer, about what I just shared with you, you can ask in the chat right now. I'll be more than happy to share with you. But like I said, for the first 5 people only, this applies to you. You'll get the tickets to my event. First 2 people take action will get the VIP tickets. The offer ends tomorrow at 9 o'clock. After tonight, I'm taking it down. You have up to 9 o'clock in the morning to go inside your IC back office and upgrade. Or like I said, if you're brand new to the business, you should see the offer button inside the Cybernetical Live. So just go ahead, take action, because after that, the price is going to go back to $2,500. It's not going to include the IC Business Center. It's not going to include the tickets to my event. None of that stuff. It's just a straight, if you want my coaching, it's going to be $2,500. I just want you guys to get in now and take action, because I'm going to show you guys how to successfully have a millionaire business in 12 months or less. You know why? Because I'm doing it. So if I'm doing it, I'm going to show you everything I'm doing so you guys can learn and do this yourself. I mean, Lindsay, does it sound good to you? Like, am I nuts for even doing this? Should I even be doing this?
Well, yeah, you're nuts for doing it, but I just know, you're all about giving back, and I just want to say, in the last month since I have been in your mentorship and your coaching, how my business has done a complete 180, and you weren't even offering all the stuff that you're giving right now. So if you guys don't take action on this, I mean, you're really sleeping on your business. You need to go ahead and take action on this. Don't even wait. And like he says, it's 9 a.m. tomorrow. You need to go ahead and take action right now. and start changing your business right now. Like everything that he's showing you guys is priceless. It's priceless. And again, like I said, it just completely changed my business for the better just by following everything that Alfredo tells me. So you guys got to do the same, pretty much.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you guys saw the offer. I put it up there. If you guys are having trouble seeing it, like I said, I can't see on my end, so I just want to make sure it's there. If you guys can see it, that's fine. If you can't see it, just hit me up on Facebook, and I'll take care of you. Like I said, if you guys have any questions about what we discussed, about the offer, about what's included, you can go ahead and ask me right now. You can ask me on Facebook, but you should see it. If not, like I said, this is my first time actually through a offer inside Cybernetica Live. I usually just talk and give you guys some value. So if you have trouble seeing it, just let me know. You can hit me up on Facebook. If everything's all good, just take action right now. Matter of fact, we had one person take action already. I want to congratulate Mr. Lou, who out of New York, who actually just jumped on it. So he got his VIP ticket to my event class and everything I just talked about. And he got the $1,500 business center, which is going to allow him to make $4,500 over and over and over again. So you put what you have in front of you together with my business model, everything I'm training you guys, you got yourself way more than what you bargained for. So, and the money doesn't even come to me; it's going to the company. I just want you guys to get in and see the power of what we have and what we do together as a team, as a coaching group, and all that, because it's very powerful. I mean, like I said, I still have to go back to Miami again for another part of the Billionaire Mastermind. We got Mastermind X2 coming up. These events are powerful and been changing my life completely. So definitely, guys, take advantage of what I'm sharing with you. Take action. Don't think twice about it, because I'm telling you, you heard it yourself. People that are not even getting the full stuff from me are seeing crazy results. So, and I'm so proud, like I said, to have you guys on my team, and people like Jason and Christina took massive action and went to the event and stuff like that. So definitely, guys, have any question, feel free to ask. If not, we already went past the hour. So really thank you guys for attending this webinar. The offer is going to disappear by 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. And that's it. Just take advantage. Don't sleep on this opportunity, guys. I'm only going to do this once. After that, you'll see. You're going to be like, Alfredo, man, I didn't know. Well, too bad. You should have known. So tell your friends, tell your people, whoever's interested. Take action right now. Be serious. And I'll see you guys at Inside. Thank you for watching, and God bless. Have a good night.